Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Long Dark. We have been given a task to go to the bank just over the road and check out some of the bank boxes. As far as our condition goes, we are quite hungry, not massively tired, not massively thirsty, but we have some freshly cooked rabbit and freshly cooked venison, so I think we're going to... Let's eat the lighter ones of these actually. Just to get a little bit of something in our stomach. Doesn't need to be much, just enough to stave off the hunger pangs. We are quite full of stuff, but we're going to be dropping most of this off at the bank, so let's head on over there. We've also been given a task of... so the task we were given was to find a key in one of the houses. Yeah, that's that wolf that we heard before. Don't like you, mate. We're just going straight in here. I'm also probably going to rearrange my stuff a little bit so that it's easier to get to in here. So let's do that while we're thinking about it.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
That's okay. It's only to take it just a short distance. Delicious guts. Okay, so we've got 50 kilograms of stuff. Wow. And I'm just going to be using these lockers over here because they are easier. They hold more. And just generally better. Right, so as far as tools go, let's put jerry cans in there. In fact, let's sort all this by weight. 33 sticks. We don't need 33 sticks. We can keep 5 on us. Definitely don't need 8 books. We'll keep the cloth for the moment. We'll put all the reclaimed wood in there. We'll keep 7 stones. We'll put all of the newspaper but 2 in there. All the scrap metal can go in. In fact, all the paper can go in. Right, and now we can start storing food. And this one is full. In fact, let's bring this back. Take all the food out of this one. And we'll have a separate food storage one. You know, try and keep things a little bit more organised. Now this is actually taking up daylight time, but it will probably be worth it for us to be organised like this. Right, so food. I'll keep one of them on me to eat. There we go, that's better. Much, much better. As far as clothing goes, we do have a ragged fleece cowl that we're going to want to break down, I suspect. And we want to improve our hatchet. Get that whetstone all used up. Do we have a huge amount of weight of this stuff? Not really. So we're back down to a much more manageable level. Most of what's taking up stuff is our cloth at the moment. So let's put 10 cloth in here. There we go. That, yeah, takes off a little bit. And of course we've got that bedroll on us. Well, that's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. Okay, so as far as breaking down that extra... It's not in brilliant condition, but it might actually end up being... better when it's repaired, I think, because it's... yeah... Yeah, let's get rid of it. Harvest it up. Okay, now for our tools. So we're going to need more of that. We could prepare some mushrooms ready for cooking. It won't take us long. Those are the mushrooms that we found at the up at the gas station, actually. Well, it looks like it's starting to get a bit dark, actually. Oh yeah. Let's head back to the old lady's place, because I think we're going to have to spend the night before we actually get round to hunting for that house. And we'll do both boxes at the same time, because we've already got one box. One box key, I should say. But at least we'll be keeping warm, and there's nothing more that we need to transfer back and forth at the moment. We're just going to do some general repairs and stuff. Okay, so as far as the fireplace goes, cook up these mushrooms. Delicious, delicious mushrooms. That'll give us reishi tea, which may end up being cold, but at the same time it'll be ready to use. Yeah, I don't really need to make any more of that for the moment, although I did want to have a look. So I need rabbit pelts and guts in order to make that.
To find food.
And fishing tackle. Huh. Pretty good mittens by the looks of it. One other thing I wanted to have a look at was the map. So Paradise Meadows Farm is over there. So yeah, so it's the Milton farmhouse. That's going to be Paradise Farm. I'm curious as to what the light up the night mission is. Maybe there's something we can actually do over there. Well, before we head out, I do want to get that axe improved, so let's sharpen this up as much as we can using the whetstone. Because I'm sure we're going to end up using this a lot. And it's got the passive effect of improving our sharpening skill. Plus, once we've used it up, we won't have to carry the whetstone around with us. This is actually getting it into quite a good condition. We're up to 4% improvement each time we do this now. 67%. And then we'll, of course, drink and eat just before
Thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Going to sleep for the night. I suppose after a couple of hours of sharpening, you would get better at sharpening. It's going to be damn near perfect condition. Right, before we go any further, let's at least drink some water. Because water's easy to come by. So this will take it up into the 90s, and we'll do it 2 more times, so it'll probably end up at 99%. Awesome. We've still got a little bit of whetstone left. Although, thankfully, its weight has decreased as we've been using it, so there is that as a small benefit. Okay. We're going to need some calories to be able to sleep. So let's eat the sardines. And we'll eat the super heavy fresh rabbit. And that'll probably be enough for us to get some Z's. Let's sleep for 6 hours. We're going to be hungry again at the end, but we can always have some crackers if we don't find anything worthwhile. Or maybe stop by the bank on the way to the farmhouse. Okay, it's just about starting to get light out there. That's our belly gurgling in the background. Man, that wolf is still there, going over that corpse. Now, it is very dark in here. Let's make ourselves another bandage. That'll pass a little bit of time.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Prepare some mushrooms. And that might give us enough light to navigate. Not quite enough to see where we're going. Well, let's have a look at potentially repairing our stuff. What is the worst condition of these? Probably this, 71. Nah, 70, okay. 25 minutes, yeah, that'll be fine. It is still super early. Alright, we'll repair something else, okay. This will take another 38 minutes. And it should definitely be light enough for us to see. Ah, yeah, much better. And we could, of course, use a match to navigate around, but I really don't want to be wasting our light sources. We will take a fresh rabbit and a fresh venison. We'll get them eaten right now so that we've got plenty of calories for the day. And then we will head out to the farm. Actually, that made us a little bit thirsty. Let's just drink what tiny bit we have left of this. Now, on our map, Light Up the Night is just kind of along here. Actually, let's get my bearings. I think it's just over the other side of this. Unless it's like setting fire to this house, which is always a possibility, but... yeah, there's nothing left on this for us to get. We'll grab some more lichen as it's hanging right here. That's going to be enough for us to prepare into something. Yeah, it looks to be directly behind those houses, and that's kind of where we are at the moment. Unless it's actually like going up on top of the little mound. We might be able to do something up here. Oh, I see. There's smoke. Well, that's interesting. Why, oh why is there smoke?
Old McDermott must have hidden that weapon in here somewhere.
Ah, right. Okay, so that's to show us where the weapon's going to be. Eventually, source of knowledge. For now, something to burn. Well, we'll loot the place while we're going through and hopefully find that distress pistol. Yeah, we could start a fire, but I don't really want to at the moment. Okay, we're going to do this logically and go room by room.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, everything we find in this game could end up being useful. Ooh, decent down vest and a scarf. Scarf's not as good as double hats, by the looks of it. Yeah, let's break it down. A couple of extra cloth will always be handy. We've got plenty of others, so I'll leave the curtains well alone. Yeah, let's take 1.5 liters of toilet water, and then we'll probably drink some. I mean, we did take it from the cistern rather than the main bit, but that's still kind of gross. Book, newsprint, some running shoes. This place is quite worn down, but then again, every place here is quite worn down. Why is the TV all broken, though? That's what I want to know. Okay. Do we have any food? Nothing in the freezer.
I'll be hungry later.
Condensed milk. That's pretty good as far as calories go. And lantern fuel. Tomato soup. Let's check the oven. Nothing in the oven. Can't do anything with metal pot. Yeah, more food. I mean, this is actually really good for us. Oh, herbal tea. No sign of that gun yet, though.
Could make something with this.
Inevitably, it's going to be in the last place we look, but actually, it might be up high because it's not supposed to be easy to find or easy to get to. Sardines for extra calories. Is that it for this place? I guess it is. Alright. So let's start looking around for other potentials. Not just along there. And it wouldn't just be so obvious to be on the bedside table, would it? No. But yeah. I believe he had a kid, so it's not going to be somewhere that's just easy to grab. But I don't expect it to be hidden. It is a bit of a mystery. It's not like it's under a pillow there, so obviously hasn't been sleeping with it. Maybe it's under the table. Oh, there is more stuff under the table. I suppose we could like tear the place apart looking for it. Let's start a fire. That might give us a bit more visibility. It's not like we're low on materials. Does take a while without accelerant. I suppose that's the point. So if you're out in the cold, you've really got to think about doing it ahead of time. Looks like there may be something down to the left just there. Let's add a couple of those. That's just the lamp, isn't it? Okay, so this extra light, is that giving us any indication? Now, where would you hide a gun if you were going to hide a gun? I just get the feeling I'm going to have walked right past it. It's going to be in plain sight. And there's always the chance that it's not even in the house, but it's just outside nearby. But because it's for emergencies, I'd expect it to be accessible. Or just in there. Or maybe it's actually concealed by something and we've got to break stuff down. Ooh, okay.
Thank goodness.
Haha! And a good number of flare shells. Okay, so we've now got a distress pistol, which we will load and then put away. Well, that was worth us spending the time to do. We are still going to carry on towards that farmhouse, though. Although we wasted quite a bit of time having a look around in there. We did get some decent supplies, though. And that'll last us quite nicely. Of course, if we see any more rabbits, they'll be worth hunting and killing. Although that does change our scent level. And that's what those three little wavy lines are that appear sometimes in the middle of the screen. They show how tempting we are to nearby wolves and the like. Actually, it looks like a much better day than it was yesterday. So we've crossed a number of these different bridges while avoiding wolves. There's a wolf over there. Yeah, we came round this way while on our way into town. A bit of an unusual route to take, but it was the safest for us. So what is this farmhouse going to tell us? Looks like we've got a barn and some outlying buildings, and then the main house over there. We'll do the barn first, seeing as it's right here. Oh, jeez. Slashing. Oh, wow. Was that a farm dog?
Holy shit.
I don't think that was a wolf. Well, we got the lockbox key. Okay, no afflictions. We're okay. Our clothing got a little bit torn up. We can repair it. Let's take the snare. You can use your energy chasing rabbits and try to stun them with stones, or you can use more long-term strategy snares. Look for areas of high rabbit activity and place a snare nearby. Check on it daily. Okay. May attract other wildlife. While we're here, we may as well... I'm becoming a bit of a dab hand at that. Stunned and killed. Of course, we're going to smell a little bit more because of that, but... is that not a stone I can get? I guess it is not.
I need to drop something.
No, we don't, but we do need to find a way of... Ooh. Another hatchet. And firewood, and a toolbox. Okay. Some line, some jerky. This is a really good place for us to be. We could start a fire here, but I think I'd rather get to the house. I saw that other rabbit over there, but we are a little bit slow at the moment with the wind. Oh, hello, you. I doubt I'm going to be able to catch you. Let's see if there's anything.
Seems to be dead.
Oh.
Engine won't even turn.
Well, that'll get us into the farmhouse, I guess. And nothing there. Alright, back out. Let's just get into the house and we'll see what we can find in there. It's important to keep good supply of stones on you.
The old lady said the key was here somewhere.
Well, I think we've already got the key from the frozen guy outside, but we can still... yeah, 6 minutes. Let's break it down. We can still loot the place for supplies, a new sewing kit, lots of papers. There is a lot of supplies that you can get in this game. It's probably not the most sensible thing that I do, going around hoarding everything, but at the same time, you never know. Let's drink a little bit, actually. And reduce our weight slightly. Make us a little bit less thirsty. Oh wow, look at all these books. So many things, okay. I'm probably not going to bring all of these back. Ah, that was for the lockbox here. This emergency kit is distributed free of charge by the Great Bear Earthquake Memorial Society. GPEMS, our non-profit work, helps guarantee full preparedness for any future emergencies on Great Bear. We remember. Okay, yeah, take the note. Take the bandage, matches. Ooh. Wow! Half a kilogram for 1,750 calories. And a number of flares. Alright. Let's go through the filing cabinet. I'm guessing that the key that I found outside wasn't for the safety deposit. Quite glad I didn't go back to town after finding that. That would have been a mistake. No point in turning on the radio. Hey, they got a Billy Bass on the wall.
Use this.
That laptop looks way, way dead. Utilities bill. Dear Mr. Barker, your account with Mainland Power Corp is now severely past due. Your account is in arrears to the tune of $1,256. Canadian dollars, of course. Despite our attempts to contact you to remedy the situation on this third and final one, we regretfully report we left no choice but to interrupt service immediately. We have dispatched a recovery crew to repossess your leased solar block model BK1. Ah, brilliant. That is so funny. Water bottle. Some candy. There's quite a lot of stuff to search and find in here. Oh my word, lots of food. Okay. Let's be sensible about this. We'll leave books in the freezer. That'll free up 6.5 kilograms. The rest I kind of want to carry with me. Let's harvest this. Okay. And we've got quite a bit of guts, so we'll drop the actual rabbit body. We'll eat the peaches. Take the crackers because they're light. We'll eat these other peaches. We'll take the sardines because they're light. Eat the heavy stuff immediately. Take the light stuff. That's the plan. May as well grab more papers. Lots of accelerant around. I guess they definitely want to make sure they can start a fire when the need comes along.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Bin rose hips. Just what I always wanted. We're not going to do that. We are still searching, of course, start a fire.
This food.
There's another can opener on the side as well. That's going to be useful. Nothing in there. Grab the tea. Nothing in the first two cupboards.
I'll be hungry later.
I mean, this place is pretty well stocked for a place that's effectively abandoned. I mean, I know that he didn't really abandon it because they are, you know, just lying dead outside. But okay.
What have we here?
Woolen mittens, not in brilliant condition, but might be worth repairing. Painkillers and some papers. What have we got in the drawers? Nothing there. Decent dress shirt, that's cool. There's some socks down by the side that I can see.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Okay, let's start a fire here with the books. We'll use an accelerant because we can. And let's cook up the rabbit. Just to make sure it doesn't go bad. No, we don't want to leave it too late to start heading back. Let's use this fire while it's here. Do we want to cook the pork and beans? Yeah, let's warm up the tomato soup, and we'll eat that. That will give us some food and some fluids. Calories, and we are warming up inside. Okay, still looking for that key.
End up being useful.
New trail boots and some cloth. Alright, what's in the metal container under the bed? More books and some newsprint. Naught. Oh, a lantern! Oh my word. We can actually use some of that lantern fuel that we've got. Nothing in there either. That's a little bit disappointing. Okay, well let's check on our equipment very quickly. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of the scarf. I think it's just not good enough for us. But the other bits of clothing, we can certainly go through and see what the options are. So we've got a ragged ski jacket. That's pretty low condition. Dress shirt isn't going to add much, even in good condition. Yeah, I think we've got the right things on at the moment. These are slightly warmer by the looks of it. So wear these. And we're also going to repair them. We might end up sleeping here before heading back. Oh, they are much better. So we'll harvest these up. Although I would totally wear two pairs of gloves. Totally. Okay, I think we're going to have to harvest up one of these. And we will repair the ones that we're wearing. And it's good to keep your stuff in good condition because this will improve the amount of time that we can actually be outside. Sewing kit has been broken beyond repair. That is a shame. Does it still sit in our inventory or do we need to chuck it out? Yes, it does. So we'll just drop that. We've got 2 more, so I'm not actually worried about that. This needs repairing after that wolf attack. I think we're just going to have to harvest it up. Even if it's ragged, I don't think it's going to be any better than what we have. But it's always hard to tell with these things. And that dress shirt, we're going to do the same thing with. I don't think we're going to be attending any formal occasions, so it's almost certainly not worth us holding on to. We'll probably find someone that really wants socks in a moment. Right, we'll just harvest this up, and then we'll eat, drink, and sleep for the night. So that refreshes us on that side. Let's sort these by weight. Yeah, we'll eat the fresh rabbit. Peanut butter is brilliant for the amount of calories it gives. That'll probably be enough for us to sleep. So 8 hours will probably do us quite well. We can always sleep a little bit more, but I think that's probably a good point for us to finish this episode. We haven't actually managed to find that key, but we have made it to the farm. So we're going to be picking up here next time. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then you can do so using the link in front of you now. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more The Long Dark, when hopefully we'll find this key and be able to start heading back. I'll see you soon.